Welcome to the Colon with the Boys podcast, where we bring you new content creators every week. We are your hosts, Asen and Nathan.
What up?
Hey, look, Nathan decided to show up.
Oh, wow. No, Nathan decided to be here, and Asen decided to do an intro while I could be here.
Yeah, he just decided to show up. Don't listen to him. This is episode 43, titled Hell Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're joined by special guest ChaoticAshley to drop some hell yes on TwitchCon 2018, Harry Potter, and we talk about streaming and why she should do it more. Cough, cough. Ashley, Ashley, you need to stream more.
More often, please.
Yeah, more often. Anyway, let's sit back, relax, and open a cold one.
Yeah. I just wanna crack that door with that voice, yeah.
No more baby mamas, no more kids to watch, cause I got babysitters. Now it's time for liquor, come on, give it to me, cause it's my escape. Now it's time to annihilate, so my troubles all die away. I'm on a diet, Please do not try this, cause you're not invited. I'm dripping in go call the Midas. This night I was excited, it got me reignited. I've been waiting so long I can't fight it, but now I'm Mike Tyson inside, I'm on fire. It ain't nothing like a true
Oh, God. So, hello, Ashley. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Wait, so is this the actual thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like, this
recording,
part
but,
right
like,
here will probably be edited out because it's just random.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Like,
not
hey,
gonna.
let's keep this in.
This is where you get all
Yeah,
like
this
the
is-
nervous jitters and stuff out.
Yeah.
No,
This
we're
is
actually
where
gonna
I-
keep this in now, just because
Yeah.
Oh God.
We're
I want to
gonna
make
leave.
myself look like a fool. That's what
You
I
don't
do.
have
Like
to
a
do
fool
much
too,
to do
it's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the hell yeah thing. You've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, I've been saying hell yeah. Because here's how Kilroy, like, we were playing, I think it was a community day one day. And I hopped in voice and we were doing golf with your friends and I scored like a hole in one. And I was like, hell yeah. He's like, is that how you say that? And I'm like, yeah, why? And he didn't tell me. And then I only just found out that like he and Tron and Nathan, like, you guys do that.
Yeah. Well,
So
And
there's
I was like, I had no idea. And now they're like, oh, did Nathan and the son like rub off on you? I'm like, no.
uh,
I don't think we've
Well-
ever talked, so I don't know how that would work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've listened to the podcast.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's possible. I don't know.
it's possible, right? But either way, I'm here to tell you that that saying is copyrighted, and our lawyers will be in touch.
Wow.
You know, there has to be
okay.
some kind of compensation for that
I'll
because
change it up.
Yeah.
I'll do hell yeah. There you go.
Leave the
That's-
short.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
Hell yeah.
our lawyers will still be in touch with you because I don't know how.
Oh, God.
No, there's also a big debate upon who started that.
All right, we'll get Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, I don't
Yeah.
know what is she gonna do? Gonna
She'll
just
be like, guilty. Bam. Done. Bye.
boom.
She's probably one of the most annoying like judges I've seen on TV.
I don't even understand how she got the TV show.
I don't
Like,
Like,
understand.
it's usually
Cranky.
neighbors like fighting over like property or like, hey, you're in my yard.
Well, how it works, like apparently she's actually a real judge, apparently. But
Really?
Allegedly.
yeah, and how she actually works, obviously she gets paid a lot from the TV show, but people that actually agree to be on the show for their case, which like
Yeah.
you said, it's usually stupid shit like owing
Like, hey, your
Something.
dog pooped in my yard, bud.
yeah. Yeah, something like that. So those people get paid for being on the show, so it kind of helps them with whatever they're being charged for.
Oh, hell yeah. I would do that.
Me too. Are you kidding?
You get
So you
paid
got
to
a
be on
parking
the show.
ticket? Hell yeah, I'd be on Judge Judy. You can pay my parking ticket.
Right?
That
The
doesn't
fuck
make
out
any
of here.
sense.
Like, yo, Judge, hook me up.
Hook me up, fam.
It's like Dr. Phil. God, that's another TV show I don't understand is Dr. Phil. Like, the majority of it now is turning into memes.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I watched Dr. Phil, and it wasn't even like I sat down and watched an episode or anything, but was the Cash Me Outside Girl.
Oh God.
Did you actually
Jesus,
see that
yeah.
one live?
Do I
Or
what?
did you watch it
I
on the
didn't.
internet?
He was asking if you saw it live.
So, no. The fuck?
Did you
What?
go there in person? And
I don't
see
even
it?
know
Not
where
live,
it's
but like
filmed.
when it aired on TV. I actually think I saw it when it aired on TV. That was forever
I
ago,
didn't.
though.
I just saw it when the meme started, and then she made a song, and I was like, "Good God!"
I really like. Okay, I don't know who made the song. I'd have to look it up. But there's this YouTube song. The video, just so people know what song I'm talking about. The video is Napoleon Dynamite dancing,
Oh, shit.
but the song is like a remix, like hardcore hip hop version of Cash Me Outside, and it's the best thing in the world.
No,
I
I'll
would
have to
totally
look at
watch
that.
Oh god, it's the best thing ever. So I've been sick the past few days as well.
Oh,
Got
really?
the
What do you
coughs here
have?
and there. I don't know. It's just like yesterday I was
Do you
fine.
have the black lung?
The black lung, yeah, from all that coal mining that I do.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
We're all going to be coughing or sniffling in this podcast. Here we
It
go.
will be. That
No,
way
I
nobody
actually
feels
like
bad.
I cough very, very little, but it's still there. Still,
I've just been sick since freaking all right, I was fine all TwitchCon. Was perfectly fine, living off like 3 to 4 hours of sleep and energy drinks.
Yikes.
And then I got home, I was fine, but I woke up and I had the worst sore throat on the planet
Oof.
and like a sinus infection. I was just like, oh God.
yeah.
So I'm still coughing from that.
I think from all the people we've talked to, like the most advice they give us for going to cons is like load up on your vitamin C and vitamin D and all that garbage
Yeah, I
before you
didn't
go.
get to do that. I
Yeah.
was pretty much like welcoming in the sickness,
Just
but it
take
didn't
it.
hit me till I got home, so that was good.
That's good as long as it doesn't ruin the con. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 3 hours of sleep and energy drinks just puts a huge target on your head for viruses.
I mean,
oh yeah.
how much alcohol
Definitely.
did you consume with all of that too?
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, how much alcohol did you consume with all of that as well?
Not that much actually.
No?
I think I only had like 1 or 2 drinks.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it wasn't even like my choice. I don't know if you remember Tron's friend or if Tron talked about him, but this guy Jerry,
mhm.
who is hilarious, by the way. He got extra drinks, or Tron originally got extra drinks, but Jerry said that they were his. It's like a whole thing. But yeah, they kind of just like put him on the table.
Is that the real life friend of Tron?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because some things were said.
Uh-oh, what
And
was
the
said?
whole thing of
Well, I mean, you can just listen to episode 40 if you want to listen about that.
oh yeah. No. It's the other friend.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, wait a
Yeah.
second. How is that guy? Like, there's 2 polar opposites I'm getting for this guy.
No. This is another guy.
Okay.
And Jerry's hilarious. Like we were going there, like at the table, it was pretty much, God damn it, Jerry. Like that was like the theme. It was like a joke that was running.
God.
And anything that was said or done, or like if someone misstepped or something, it'd be like, God damn it, Jerry.
He was the punching bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Poor guy. That's going to be me next
Yeah.
year, I feel. I'm just going to get shit blamed for everything.
Nah,
yeah,
you'll be
for
fine.
me. Yeah.
Well, coming from a sin, yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Everything.
I
We
think
didn't-
if
Sorry, go ahead.
people didn't know us, like never listened to the podcast, never talked to us before, if they saw us in public, like talking with each other, they'd think we hated each other.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there are some people that have that kind of relationship, but I don't know. Those are usually funny though. Like it's fun to see in person.
I think that would be us.
I think we just give each other shit, but like,
It's like brothers, you know, like you guys rag on each other.
Jesus Christ. I wouldn't want to be his brother. I feel bad for his brothers.
wow. Fucking
Damn.
roast, dude. I'm going to tell my brothers you said that.
That's fine.
You gonna tell mom?
I'm gonna
Oh
tell
yeah,
Mom.
don't tell mom. Mom will get mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Phone home and be like, "You'll never believe what Nathan said."
They probably come over to my house like, what the fuck?
My
you
parents?
said this about my brother and my son.
You know, your dad still, like, well, he hasn't in a while, but he still used to bring pizzas to my house. Like, he'd just be, like, driving by the neighborhood, and if he had an extra one, he'd call me and be like, hey, I've got an extra pizza. I want to stop by. I was like, all right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Dude, can I have that?
Right? It's pretty nice. Just drops
Yeah.
off.
Detour to California real quick.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
don't
for
know about
sure.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Hell,
does drive a CNG car, so he could probably make it pretty quick for cheap.
Yeah. Freaking, those are those even like a thing anymore?
CNG?
What?
Yeah, like natural gas cars. Like, are they still
I think
making more
so.
gas stations and like?
Yeah, I mean, they're still making them. I was actually talking with the Honda specialist that works on Anna's car that's here in town. He used to do CNG conversions, and I was talking to him about getting the Dodge converted to CNG. And he said the market has really gone down because whenever it first came out, there was all the like presidential incentives and tax write-offs and all that kind of stuff that if you got the conversion done, then they would give you like $6,000 credit on your taxes or something. So it paid
That's
for like
interesting.
half of the cost of getting the work done on the car.
Mhm.
And he said it's worth it as long as those incentives are out. And he said they'll probably be coming back once gas starts going back up. But he said until
It's
then,
worth it.
yeah, I don't know. Whenever it first came out, there was so few of the CNG stations that it wasn't really worth it because you had to drive an hour to go fill up. But
I mean, it's still kind of like that if you're traveling.
I think they're more common than what you think now. I see them on the road all the time.
Well, like, okay,
It's
like my
worth
parents.
it if you can take it, flip it, and reverse it.
There you go. I like
That's
that.
right. That's right. But no, like even like my parents went on a road trip like last year or something, and he still had to do like detours to go find a CNG gas station.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Probably the same thing with electric cars too, though. Because you have to have
Probably.
charging
Well-
stations for that shit.
yeah, probably. You can just carry some batteries in the back of your car. Runs on AA batteries, dude.
Do you guys even drive in California nowadays?
Yeah, we do. Everyone drives. Are you kidding me? The traffic here is insane.
Yeah,
I don't know. They always talk about
I think the only
smog.
people who bike are in San Fran.
Is that
San
Southern
Fran.
Yeah.
California? Yeah,
What?
I knew a guy that moved out there, and that's all they do is ride bikes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much like a lot of people in San Francisco like sell their car and just get a bike.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
what
like
I
New
need
York.
to do.
No.
Some people in LA do it, but other than that, maybe the beach. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because for those areas, it's way too traffic intensive.
Yeah, I've been to LA and the traffic is like stupid.
Around 4 or 5 o'clock. Oof.
Oof.
I've seen the pictures. Like, I wouldn't drive. Like, I wouldn't go to work if I had to be in that traffic
Right.
area. Fuck that. I'm impatient. Like, I have bad road rage. So,
He does.
like, in Tulsa, like, whenever traffic gets bad here, like, my little brother rides with me to work and back. And he always gets scared because I get so mad when I drive. But, like, we just had our first snow on Monday. And I was going to work, and it was raining. And as soon as it started turning to snowflakes and you could see it change, all the brake lights on the highway came on. Everybody was like, "Err." I was like, are you fucking me right now? I've got
No,
like
I'm
10
not.
minutes to get to work, and you guys are crawling at 50 miles an hour on the highway.
Yeah, yeah, it sucks. It's stupid. But I'm gonna bring it back to TwitchCon since I want to elaborate more on that. So,
Alrighty.
first of all, I want to start with how did you even meet Kilroy and Tron like before TwitchCon?
I met Kilroy probably around June, like May or June. I just went to his channel one day and I unlurked and I said, hey. And then it just went from there, literally. And then Tron came in and it was like we just bonded instantly. It was great. I've never really had that. And then I joined in one of his community days, and that was when the Hell Yeah came in. And then it just went from there.
Well, hell yeah.
It's been a blast. He's an amazing human being, and so is Tron. Like, both of them.
Don't
At
blow up
TwitchCon-
their heads. They don't need to be any bigger.
At TwitchCon, they were so freaking sweet. And, like, I don't know. I hung out with them a lot more than I thought I would. Like, I would get to, pretty much. Because I thought everyone was going to be busy, like, doing their own thing or, you know.
Was that your
trying to see
first
everyone they
convention?
could. What?
Was that your first TwitchCon?
Yeah, that was my very first TwitchCon.
Nice.
How's it your first if you live in Cali?
I wanted to go last year, but last year the people I was going to room with, they backed out. So I just said, all right, you know, fuck it, I'll back out. I didn't really know anyone, but I wish I would have went. But this year I had such like, I don't know, I knew a lot more people and everything just clicked. Like I loved everyone I got to meet.
Yeah.
Which is so rare.
I think you met half of the people we follow on Twitter too.
Yes.
I think we talked about it in the episode with the guys, but like I was just scrolling through and like all these people that we know on Twitter and that other people we've had on the podcast, you're taking pictures. I'm like, this girl literally knows everybody that we've ever talked to. So I don't know how we haven't been introduced to her yet, but here we are.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I met Ashley.
A wife beater conversation.
Yeah,
Oh,
wife beater
what?
conversation.
I want to hear this.
We're up until like 4 a.m. one night with Kilroy and Tron and a bunch of people on Discord. And we're all just hanging out and chilling. And we were just, I don't know who it was that found it, but we were browsing Twitch. Someone knew one of the people, but there was one Twitch channel that was broadcasting them having a party in their hotel room in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like with a phone.
It was hilarious to watch.
And they were all like shit-faced. They kept going back to this back room, and we made a meme out of it saying like they're going back there for cocaine. And there was this fat dude
Hell yeah.
that had a wife beater on.
Oh,
And he was just like, he became a
I
meme
love that.
instantly.
Oh.
He had a wife beater on. He was really like, I don't know. I don't want to say he's cringy or anything.
He was great.
He was just comedic content.
Yeah, he was very comedic. It was great. But that's how wife beater started, and that's why every time my son and I see each other, or like in chats and everything, it's like wife beater.
Yeah. Yeah. I always talk about wife beaters or cocaine in some form or fashion.
Yeah, and it
every
cracks
time.
me up and it cracks him up.
That's awesome.
But that's how son and I met. That was it. It was like, hey. And then pretty much just made jokes back and forth, and there you go.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't get to meet any of the cool people because I don't stay up till ass crack of dawn on the computer like
True.
you guys.
Probably.
I feel like I'm missing out. I don't know what to do about that.
You are missing out. I mean,
Well,
You
Tell
just,
you
you,
what.
know.
you got to give up a little
Stay
sleep
awake.
to have fun, you know?
I have to go to work.
Yeah. Everyone
I mean,
goes
I
to
do
work.
too, but
All right, make me feel like the bad guy here. I get up, ganging up on me.
I mean,
guns are
hey.
about to come out.
you can do it. 3 hours of
could.
sleep. Boom, bam. There you go.
I mean, I've talked about that on the podcast before, but I make airplane parts, and I feel like you probably traveled on airplanes. I don't think you want me.
Ew, Yeah. Never mind. I take it back.
No, go ahead, please.
I
I'd
try
love
to get
crash.
my beauty sleep.
So TwitchCon, now that we've talked about that, how did you meet Jason?
How I met Jason, I've known him a long time. Back in, I want to say Keontae's channel. I don't know if you know who Keontae is, but he's
Hmm.
equally an amazing like Canadian, and he's just hilarious. Him and his fiance Bun, or like they're great. And Jason, I think, popped in his chat, or maybe I met him in Stevie's. It was one of the two. and Stevie Franchise, equally great guy, amazing. There's so many people I love that I could like gush over for like days. But yeah, I met him in one of those chats and we just started talking, and then it just went off, and we talk here and there a little bit, like we check in on each other kind of thing.
Mhm.
And he'll talk about his job and like his traveling, and I'll talk about life stuff or whatever. And then he was going to TwitchCon, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I get to see you. And then I literally kept seeing him and his friend Ryan, or Rymo TV, and every time I turned, they were there. And I'm like, hell yeah. And I just hug him. And it was great. Like, I love seeing Jason that much.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason and you
He's such a sweetie.
on our Twitter were you two were the two people that had so many pictures with everybody that we knew that it was just insane.
It was a blast. Like, I'm not one to really take that many photos of myself, especially with people.
Mhm.
But TwitchCon, I really stepped out of my shell and kind of just went hard, like full send with it.
Good.
And I got so many photos with people that I didn't think I would get, like Tim the Tap Man, and like basically I do work, and a bunch of people I didn't think would give me the time of day, you know?
Yeah.
I saw that picture with Tim. I was super jealous. He's one of my favorites.
He's really chill, like in person. Him and his wife are like so humble and kind.
Yeah.
Like we had to take, I think, like 3 pictures, and he was totally fine with it. His security was like, but he was like, no. He was like, totally fine. Like, just
That's
keep
awesome.
taking photos.
That's crazy. He has security that walks around with him. I mean, that makes sense though.
Yeah, because of his wife.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's how I met Jason, was just in a channel. And then everyone I've met in channels, I like really bonded with at TwitchCon.
Well, hell yeah. Next year.
Hell yeah, definitely.
We're going to all go. We're already planning it from the APM episode. We're going to have an APM house, and we're going to throw a party. And hopefully the security deposit covers everything.
It's not going to. I feel like we need it. Like, I don't know. We're going to have to get like a literal mansion.
Well, I mean,
probably.
We got an Airbnb when I went for my brother's bachelor party in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And it was huge. And it was a house that was made for Airbnb. So like, they just owned it and kept it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't ever go there to live there. Maybe they do sometimes, like the owners. But there wasn't a lot of stuff there to break, if that makes sense, because it's not like a place they always live. There isn't just shit everywhere, all over the place. So I don't think it would be an issue. But I can also handle my liquor for the most part, and other people can't.
Man, there were so many people getting like wasted at TwitchCon. It was great.
I feel like that would be the thing you wouldn't want to do, though.
Well, I mean, like, when I say wasted, I mean like they would get lit,
right?
But they would be lovey and like affectionate. Like, I'll give you Kilroy as an example in Tron. Like, I think Kilroy said he was hungover like every day.
That dude
like
drinks
every
so
day
much.
he was hungover, but he was so lovey.
Yeah,
and it was just great.
Every single time I've ever hung out with Kilroy, every single time he's had alcohol.
Hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Are you calling him an alcoholic?
No, I'm just saying he just enjoys
All right,
it.
I'm getting him on the phone, dude.
Starting rumors. Dude, clickbait.
Clickbait. We're going to name this episode Kilroy is a Drunk. Just for clickbait. And
He's
see
going
what
to
happens.
hate me forever.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so that's going to be the big plan for next year. Hopefully it's in a good spot. I mentioned this before, but I want them to do it in Anaheim at the Civic Center because I think that would be...
They might. Honest to God, they might. Because that's really the only place they haven't hit, I want to say.
Yeah. Like,
so maybe they will.
It would be perfect because I mean, for TwitchCon, it probably wouldn't be perfect, but it'd be perfect for the people going because Disneyland's
Yeah.
across the street. So it's like
Yeah.
you can go to TwitchCon, meet a bunch of people, do all the things you want to do, hit all the places you want to hit, and then you go across the street to Disneyland, continue the fun, then go home and get wasted with friends. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
The only
Good times.
problem I could see with that is Blizzard always has Anaheim's Convention Center for BlizzCon, and they always seem to do TwitchCon the week before BlizzCon.
well, at least this year it was like
that
that.
might be an issue.
Yeah.
It was the same last year, too.
I'm sure they could change around some dates.
I don't know.
I was actually trying to do BlizzCon, but I don't think I could have, especially when I got sick. I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd been bad if you paid all the money for those tickets and then
Yeah,
could go.
I just went ham on like TwitchCon. Like I got the tickets, the hotel, like everything.
How
Well-
much, I mean, I don't mean to pry into business, but how much do they jack the rates up on the hotels?
They jacked them up a bit, but I got a good deal on mine. It was $750 for 5 nights.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
too
it was
bad.
really, really like a good deal compared to everyone else's.
Yeah.
But I think Kilroy and them got a good deal too. Like
Yeah.
Tron.
Kilroy was telling me he got an Airbnb with some random woman. We made a joke that she asked him if he wanted to ride somewhere, and then Kid was like, "What kind of ride?"
Oh
There's some
my
old
God.
woman, wasn't it?
Oh, it's the funniest shit ever. But yeah, he got an Airbnb. Tron, I think, got a hotel.
Yeah, I think
I'm not
so.
sure. And then Kid also got a hotel, but they said, I mean, they wanting to go the Airbnb route next year, and with us going, I
Yeah.
think that'd be the best for sure. But
Yeah, I got to meet a kid on the very last day, like the very last night before everyone was going home.
yeah, he's a good guy. I like Kid.
Yeah, he's super sweet.
Yeah, he is a little cuddle monster.
And I feel bad now. I feel like we're going to go next year, and she'd be like, yeah, those are the two assholes out of the group.
Wow.
Wow.
maybe you.
No.
Maybe you, Nathan.
Yeah, probably me. I like
No.
being the polar opposite of everybody else. I got to stand out. Makes me feel better.
You guys
Yeah.
seem great. I've listened to quite a number of podcasts, like especially when you had Skull Stream on.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to that one and Jason, and like when you had all the boys on, and
Yeah.
like their individual ones, and you guys seem great. So hush.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now it sounds like Nathan was fishing for compliments. You
I
fucking
was.
douche. Jesus. How do you like this is what I'm talking about. How the hell do you know Skullstream?
Skull Stream,
You know, actually, I think
What?
you're the one that introduced me to Skullstream. Not like introduced
maybe.
me personally, but like I think that night, whenever we were watching that Twitch party, after that was over, we were just kind of hanging out, and you said something about Skullstream, and then we all went to that channel for a little bit.
Yeah, it was probably me or Tron because I see Tron in there sometimes. But I met him. God, how long ago did I meet him? Like 9 months ago, 10 months ago.
Yeah.
I went into his stream when he was like just starting to get serious about the partner thing.
Yeah.
Like he was still working his normal job and everything, and he was just settling into it, and I was like, dude, you're awesome with the skull rig and
Yeah.
like the microphone, like and the little animations. And we just started talking, and I'm normally a lurker in his chat, but I've been trying to talk more. And that was pretty much how I met him. And he would come like to my stream a few times, and just I don't know. It was great. Like I said, everyone, there's so many people I could gush over in this call. Like I kid you not.
Yeah, I mean, like
I just
Skullstream's a
love
really good
so
guy.
many people.
Like I really enjoyed having him on, and just the insights
He's a
he
ton of
said.
fun.
Yeah, and like just the way he thinks about streaming is really important to hear for a lot of
Yeah,
streamers,
definitely.
because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there about just streaming in general and what you should focus
Oh,
on
yeah.
and things like that. And I think it's really good to hear it from
someone like Skullstream that in a very short amount of time has made it places.
Yeah, definitely. He has a lot of insight and advice
mhm.
for how he got to where he is now and his growth and how he's just like skyrocketing even more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's doing really well. Speaking of like actually streaming, so for you, how often do you stream total? Like a week?
I usually, it's sad to say, but I usually only stream like 3 times a month.
Holy
if
cow!
that. Yeah. I don't get to stream as often, as nearly as often as I would like, but I'm hoping to change that.
Yeah, like
because of like for the last couple nights I've been doing night streams, right?
yeah,
And before that I did some day streams, and I've been like continuing it a lot, and I'm hoping to get a schedule set and just kind of like go from there and make it a weekly thing rather than like, hey, a few times a month.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, like the thing I've noticed is with 3 times a month, and you still pull in like, I mean, I don't want to get into like stats or anything, but you still pull in like a lot of viewers and a lot of interaction in the community. So like, obviously, people are wanting you to stream more.
Yeah, definitely. I get a lot of messages of when are you gonna stream, or hey, are you done streaming, or like when are you gonna stream again? And I'm like, I don't know. I get a lot of people saying, hey, what's your schedule?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll say it here. I am hoping to do Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, you heard it here
And
first.
I'll throw in a few like night streams here and there.
Do you usually
Nice.
stream during the day?
Yeah, I usually stream during the day when I get off work.
Yeah.
Like if I get off work early, like at like 1, I'll get home and then like turn on stream and just like play Uncharted 4, or used to be Fortnite.
Yeah, you were playing
But
that the
I'm
other
trying.
day.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but I had to. It was like the only game I had. I'm trying to like get Quake to work with me, and then a game called Splitgate, and well, that's still like in beta, but still, I would love to play it. And that's another thing too, is I'm trying to get more games to play, like that people want to see or that like I enjoy and can stick to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's hard to find those.
What kind of games do you like to play?
Pretty much anything. Like I'll give anything a shot. Scary games usually jump scare me a lot or like make me tense up, but I'll still play it.
Oh, I don't play that shit. Nope. Not me.
But yeah, it scares me, but I love it. It's weird. It's like a love-hate relationship.
Sound like my wife. She watches all these weird ass TV shows. Like I'll literally walk into the living room and she's watching something. I'm like, what the hell are you watching? She's like, I don't know. It's freaking me out, but I can't figure it out, so I have to keep watching it. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
I was watching
I love that.
Skullstream the other day play, not the other day, it was on Halloween, but he was playing Visage. And
Oh god, that was a good stream.
yeah, like you should play something like that if you're gonna play a scary game. I think that'd be hilarious. But
oh god.
Obviously, if you play survival games right now, Nathan and I are on a huge Ark kick because of the new expansion.
Yeah.
And we have a server that we have the APM people. They're able to come on, so you're more than welcome to use that.
I don't have Arc, but I have had people being like, "Hey, you should try it," and I'm like, maybe.
It's pretty fun.
It's really fun. Yeah.
It takes some time to get used to. Like,
yeah.
I remember when I first started, I was beating my head into the keyboard because I had no idea what I was doing. But it's pretty fun though. It's really
I enjoy.
challenging.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like I've watched quite a number of people stream it. But I usually enjoy like voice crack. I usually enjoy like story games that have like a story that sucks you in, or like sarcasm, or any games that I can play with friends and like have a great time with it, because I view like whenever I have time to like game and like just sit down and go hard at it, I also look at it as a way to hang out with people that like I don't get to hang out with as much, and like we talk and laugh and shoot the shit kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, that's one of the reasons why I played World of Warcraft for so long, was to play with friends that, my brothers played, most of my friends played. And so that was the whole reason why I played, was to play with them. And then you have people like Asin that never wanted to play with me. So I was just staring at my screen the whole time.
Yeah. I'm really weird about multiplayer games. Even now with Ark, you can ask Nathan, I'm like, I like co-op, but I also like doing my own thing.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone has their own little thing that they love doing.
Or
like their own little quirk about games. Like some people, kind of like if you remember like old school Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like you'd always have that one guy like all the way across the map, like doing his own thing, like away from everyone else.
Yeah.
That would be a sin for sure.
I wouldn't necessarily want to be away from everybody, but like I hate when, especially with survival games like that, I hate when people help me out. It takes the fun out of it, because a survival game is all about surviving.
True. I can see that perspective on it.
Yeah, and like when survival's too easy, the game becomes really stale really fast.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So doing it by myself just keeps it interesting for as long as possible, and I enjoy the grind of games. Doing it alone, the only time I like to like team up is when it's required or you have to, and then I still enjoy it. It's just the other times I just like to do things solo.
Yeah, like I said, everyone has their own little thing. Like that used to be me, definitely. Like I was that person in Minecraft that would just like take off, be like, all right, bye, I'm gonna go do my own thing, I'll come back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to you streaming more, even though in the mornings I'm not a morning person. I don't know if I'll be able to catch any, but either way.
I usually, if I do an early stream, the earliest I've done, I think, is like noon or 1 o'clock my time.
Okay, so afternoon.
Which is PST. Yeah. Like afternoon stream. It's either afternoon or night.
Yeah.
Like I never really dabbled in the night stream because I didn't really think anyone would care to watch or like would still be up.
Oh, that's why
there's so many people on Twitch. There's somebody there that'll watch you at night for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like in my usual like group of viewers, like I didn't think anyone would pop by. But with time zones and everything, a lot of people still did. It was great. They're like, I'm waking up. What the hell are you doing up? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hi, how you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, and that's also a way to pull in new people too. New people into the community.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I don't get that much sleep in the mornings, but I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So it's again like a love-hate. Like I enjoy doing it. I've seen a lot of like positivity from it. So I mean, I'm definitely going to do it again, but I don't know when exactly.
Well, I mean, this is more of like a personal.
It's more like
more of a personal, like really expanded question. But like, what's the? Do you have aspirations to ever become a full-time streamer and like do it as a job, or is that something you always want to do for like a hobby?
I don't know. I mean, in my book, the way I usually go about things is if it happens, it happens. But I mainly like I do love getting more people. I do love streaming. I do love like building the community kind of thing and like making connections with even more people and then making connections from those people and it kind of like expanding. So I mean, I would love it if it did happen, but I'm not like holding my breath. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, you're being realistic about it, which is smart.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I'm going to be a streamer as a job.
I'm going to be a star.
I'm going to be a Pokemon trainer. No,
I'm going to be the next ninja.
Ninja. Jesus. Speaking of ninja.
Oh, boy.
I saw a picture on your Twitter and because, when we have guests on the podcast, we do like a deep creep dive.
Background
your
check,
social
yeah.
media. So I saw a picture of Ninja that you retweeted, and then I was looking at your Twitch channel and your Twitch logo, like your little character. And I
Yeah.
noticed two things. In the Ninja
What?
photo, it was Ninja dressed up in some Harry Potter gear. And then
Oh yeah.
and then your character on Twitch has the Deathly Hallows symbol on their shirt. So
Connection. Dun dun dun.
So, just before we get into that, I want to tell you that Nathan and I, within the last 2 weeks, watched the full Harry Potter series for the very first time.
It was so good.
No way.
Yeah,
We
so
were
good.
completely backtrack on that
no
train,
way.
like
For the very first time.
for the very
Yeah,
first
like-
time.
Oh my god.
I
Congrats.
remember-
You're no longer virgins of Harry Potter.
I'm so excited. Like, I plan on watching the first of the new ones either tomorrow night or Friday night, and then I'm gonna go see the one that comes out in theaters on Friday this weekend.
Alright.
Those
Have you
are pretty
seen
good,
that?
Definitely.
The Fantastic Beasts one?
Yeah, I saw that one. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Like, I can't wait to see the new one.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to look into that. But yeah, like I've always thought that Harry Potter was very kiddish.
Yeah, I thought it was like a
Wow,
child's
my
book.
heart.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Wounded.
So I always thought it was really like, it was a little too young for me. And I got to admit, the first two movies felt that way. Like they were
Yeah.
really, like, you know, what house you get put in and the house cup and like all this little stuff that it was
Yeah.
still enjoyable to watch. But as it kind of progressed throughout the series and it became so dark, and I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Like, I would say movie wise, it doesn't really turn dark until like movie 4. Like, in that movie is when it turns dark.
Yeah.
I think 3, because when the Dementors get introduced, it's like
true. A
In
little
the
bit.
train,
Yeah.
it's like, okay,
But 4 it got real.
yeah, and no, they were really good. I really enjoyed them, and I'm sad that I hadn't watched it over all these years, and I'm just now like the last movie came out in like 2011. Like I'm way
Mhm.
behind.
Yeah. I think the first one came out in what, 98 or 99?
It was
Mhm.
a long time ago. I don't remember what
So-
the date was though.
So I guess if we're gonna expand on that, like I got really into it in the sense that like I like their whole universe. I like everything about it. So I was like, man, what house would I fit in?
Oh
So
boy,
I
what'd you get?
I took a quiz on Pottermore, which is like the big like
Mhm.
fan site. Well, I want you to guess what I am, and then Nathan hasn't taken the quiz, but I want you to say what you think he would be.
I feel like you got Ravenclaw. Did you get
Wow.
Ravenclaw?
She's good.
Yeah, I got Ravenclaw.
Hey.
How the hell did you know
Hell
that?
yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
just that good. No, I'm just playing. I'm not good.
No, I took like some shitty quiz online that was like some random site, and I got
Hey, don't call
Hufflepuff the
it
first
shitty.
time. And I was like, well, this isn't like official, so I looked for an official place, and there is one, which is the Pottermore
Mhm.
place. So I was like, all right, this one counts right here, and
Yeah.
so that's what I got.
I feel
What do
like
you guys think I would get?
I feel like you would either be Ravenclaw 2 or maybe Hufflepuff.
Oh god damn it. I don't want to be Hufflepuff. Like I hate
Oh.
that name. I would be ashamed.
Oh my god.
What are the Hufflepuff people even known for? I don't even know.
Like humbleness
They
and
Oh, that
Yeah,
ain't me.
like- that ain't me. You know,
Ain't
for
me.
you, I
I
actually,
mean, maybe you could be Gryffindor.
I think he could be Gryffindor. I think he actually is Gryffindor, but he could also
You
be
could
Slytherin.
yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
like, I know Slytherin always sounds bad, but it's not really.
It's not. Like when I took my Pottermore test, like for the very first time, I got Slytherin and then I got Gryffindor and I'm like, wait,
Wait, what?
Wait,
Wait,
this
what?
is like two conflicting things here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was happy with either or.
Yeah, I know
I've never
Nathan.
gotten Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw though.
I know Nathan would never get Ravenclaw because he's not smart.
Careful.
So
Wow, here we go.
Damn.
All right, all
You
right.
guys are on it with the roast tonight.
Well, this isn't even as bad as it's gotten. I don't
yeah,
think.
it's not. We've gotten much worse. But
I mean,
no.
hey, keep it going, keep it going.
No, Nathan's
It
a
could
smart
turn
guy.
violent.
I always bring it back, Nathan's a smart guy.
Bring it back like,
Sometimes.
and then it's like, I love you.
Yeah, I love you, Nathan.
Thanks, buddy. I love you too.
Wow. I thought you weren't going to say I love you too. You're just like, thanks, buddy. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Bro, hug it out.
Yeah. But that's awesome. Yeah, like I saw that stuff and I was like, wait a second, we just watched these movies. And I know there's a lot of fans out there, like a ton.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
But it was just funny that it's one of those things where you don't really notice it until you're a part of it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
how many little things
You're like,
here and there.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife watched them with us for the first time while we were watching them, and now she's like hooked on Harry Potter. Like I got a Facebook message from her today that was somebody showing their Harry Potter Christmas tree, and it had like the hat
Sorting
on the top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are great. I love those.
I was like, she's like, we need to do this. I was like, all right, Harry Potter is cool, but I don't need to start building my house in Harry Potter
You
thing.
got her hooked on it now. Now the whole house is going to be Harry Potter. She'll be
You're
one of
probably
the
right.
stars
Oh,
Dude,
and
Christmas
everything.
present, you need to get her a necklace of Deathly Hallows. There you go.
yeah, that'd be cool. I'm actually
I
buying her
like
a
the little
TV.
symbol.
So
You did what?
that's I have to buy her a TV this year.
TV
You have
to watch more
What
Harry
happened?
Potter.
I have to. Like, I don't know. She always used to have that laptop that she did everything on. Watched Netflix, whatever she did on the laptop. And we had this TV in the living room, and she never used it. So, like, most of the time it wasn't even plugged in. Well, the laptop took a shit, and now all she does is watch the TV, and it's got like a little pinprick in it, and it's got like a little cross that goes across the screen. One of the LEDs or something burnt out, and she's like, I want a TV for Christmas. I was like, okay.
Oh, here's that voice again.
What?
Every
I
time
mean,
you talk in
even
your
that
wife's
voice.
voice, you make her sound like she's a douche.
I don't either. That's
I
just
need
like
a
that's just the voice I
newspaper.
do for females. Like, whatever.
Oh my god!
I love it though. It's like a hint of Valley Girl.
Wow!
It's like, oh my god, bitch!
bitch! You stupid bitch! Give me a new TV.
I need a new TV, honey. God.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, we had a ton of fun with that, and hopefully the new movies are good. But speaking of movies,
Mhm.
I recently saw a trailer that I didn't know I needed in my life until I saw it, and then I was like, "Holy shit!"
You talking about Detective Pikachu?
Yes. Where did that come from?
Hell
Did
yeah,
anyone
dude.
know about this shit?
I didn't know about it. I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was a joke.
So did I. As soon as I
Especially
saw it, I
when
was
Ryan
like,
It
Reynolds.
was like a meme that like people were retweeting. I'm like, no, this is a legit trailer. Like, what is happening?
yeah, like I had never heard that they were making this movie.
I didn't know I needed Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu in my life.
You know,
But goddamn, I needed it.
I love Ryan Reynolds. I love Deadpool. I love everything that man does. But he doesn't fit the voice of Pikachu for me.
He does not. It's
Not
like
at all.
a sarcastic, witty ass Pikachu.
I feel like he should have been the main character and the Pikachu should have been like talking back to him. And that would have been funny.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that's how it should have went, but I mean, I feel like it'll still be good though.
Yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
Ryan Reynolds.
Now,
But,
is this going to be like a kiddie movie, or is this like rated R? I didn't even look.
I
feel
know
like
it's rated
like
R.
Ted. You remember Ted?
Yeah, 10, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Ted was rated
I feel like
R.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be like Ted, but maybe like PG-13 kind of thing.
Yeah, like it seems like it has a lot of
Like,
Ted style
swearing,
jokes.
but- Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it has a lot of Ted style jokes, but they are not cussing.
Yeah,
At
they're
least
not
from the
like
trailer.
they're not like bleep you bleep kind of thing.
Yeah.
It'd be
Although
so
it'd be
good if they
great.
did, though.
Yeah, but like the whoever owns Pokemon wouldn't allow that to be like, what the fuck? This is a kids show.
Yeah, they'd be like, hell no.
Hell yeah.
But like the whole live action, and to me, I think the Pokemon look a little bit like plushies, but I think they look great.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that. It's
Same.
next summer. It's too long.
Yeah. Oh, also, did you see? I don't know if you guys are a huge fan of it or not, or if you know people that are, but like Toy Story 4, they did a trailer too.
What?
Yeah,
A
you didn't
trailer?
see it?
No, I
No.
haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well,
Wait.
it's not a trailer, but it's like a teaser of like what's to come, kind of thing. And
I
it's like
think I
them
did see
all
it.
skipping around.
What happened in it? Is it
There
like
was a random spoon person that's like, I don't belong here.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember that.
then he messed up like the harmony, and then they all like fell or something. And then it was like June or like summer 2019.
Everything is coming out next year, and it's really
there's a lot.
I mean, it's the end of the year, and I keep forgetting that. But
I know. How the hell is it the end of the year already?
Fuck, I don't know. It's almost
Like, I didn't even
Thanksgiving.
have a Halloween, man.
Yeah.
I love Halloween. I didn't even really get to have one. I just put on a wig and contacts and called it a day. Like, that's all I got to do.
I already told your wife, Nathan, but next year we're gonna dress up as Harry Potter characters.
Oh my
Do
god, I'm
it.
not doing that.
Do it.
What am I gonna be, Hagrid, dude? Come on.
No, not actual characters. I think we're just gonna do like students and just
Oh.
have like the color
I just want
scarves.
to see Miss Hagrid now.
I feel like I could do a pretty good.
You can be your
Hagrid.
favorite character. How about that?
What? Oh, do our
Maybe.
favorite character? Do you know how fucked up that would be?
Just get like a one goggle with an eye that moves.
Yeah, I guess. That's
That was your favorite character?
Alistair
Yeah, it's-
Moody. Yeah, he was my favorite by far.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
I don't know who my favorite is. I really like Snape.
Mine is Snape.
Yeah, Snape is the
Snape?
shit.
Snape. He's a classic, but I love
I
Snape.
don't know. He's a fucking. Some of those movies, I just wanted to reach through the screen and slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, but I don't
It's
know.
all for the greater good.
Yeah, it's all for the greater good. He's a little bit misunderstood. And he did everything with good intent behind it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Spoiler alert. Jeez, I haven't seen him
Hey,
yet.
hey. If anyone watching, wow. If anyone listening to this has not seen Harry Potter, go watch it. Go love it. Go get sucked into the world. Go like get your own wand, get your own scarf. Like, it is honestly, I don't know, it helps make you feel a little bit like a kid again inside, even as an adult.
I can agree with that for sure. I felt young again watching the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, you're young. Get the fuck out of here.
What, dude? I'm like 27. Wait, am I 27?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 27.
You're talking like you're 45 right now.
Dude, I
I
feel like I'm
felt
45.
young again.
It's been 84 years.
There's a difference between being 18 and 27. So, like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're still young. You could say kid.
Huh.
Like you it felt good, like feeling like a kid again.
I don't know. I felt young. Whatever. Eat it, dude.
Fuck you, dude. How dare you?
How dare
Wow.
you.
Gonna bring out the hers, are you? We can get real childish on here.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
just
could.
Do it.
No,
I'm trying to
I'm good.
mind
I
my
don't-
manners.
All right, well, we've pretty much almost gone through an hour, so I'm gonna go into our last segment to kind of close things out. So
Oh no, really?
yeah,
It's already been an hour.
I enjoyed it, man. I thought we had more time.
no, Like-
Sorry, we're cutting you off now.
Yeah.
It's all good. All right, get the fuck out. Bye.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
over. All right. Have a good night. No, I'm just kidding. So with our last segment, what we do is just the random question of the day. And
All right.
this one comes to you from Nathan. Which is just, I mean, it's pretty simple. What is your favorite holiday and why?
My favorite holiday has to be Halloween. I mean, I love Christmas time, but holiday wise, I love Halloween because my mom and I, we've only really had each other in our life. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like made it our own thing. And we start at the beginning of the month and we get like the pumpkins and the decorations and we make like our own candies and everything.
Yeah.
And we plan what we're going to be and we get like all hyped for it. It's like a whole month long thing. And we watch like movies and like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And it's just like a little traditional thing that she and I started.
Nice.
So it's special.
Well, awesome. What about you, Nathan?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I want to say July 4th because I'm American as fuck, but
Because I'm American as fuck.
That's actually the day after my birthday.
nice.
There we
Your
go.
July birthday. All the good people are born in July, like me and you.
Yeah.
And the sin's a piece of shit. So,
Wow.
all right, you're born in what?
You know-
March 31st?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a funny thing where all of my closest friends and my girlfriend are all born in July. So there's something about
Yeah.
July people that I just click with. So there
We're
it is.
cancers, man.
We're all
Bad.
No, I thought we're
Cancers.
Leos.
well. You are at the end of the month is Leos. The
Oh, yeah.
beginning is Cancers.
I'm a
So
lion.
Ashley's a Cancer on this earth.
I'm a crab here to snap at my claws.
So, I mean, I don't know if I'd go with 4th of July. It's probably the holiday I've had the most fun with. I also got engaged on 4th of July.
Oh, that's cute.
6 years ago, 7 years.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a while. But
Now
I
you're
don't-
over here like, she needs a new TV.
exactly. But I think I'd have to go with Christmas time within probably the last 6 years since I've been married, because most of the jobs I've had the last few years, I've always got like the week between Christmas and New Year's off. So it was like 11 days off of vacation.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
And we made it a, what is it called? The thing you do every year.
Vacation.
Tradition. Yep. And we made it a tradition to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies in order. So we start with The Hobbit and then
Awesome.
end with Return of the King. So
That's actually what like Stevie, when like I think this time last year he did a community movie night, and legit all like there were 4 or 5 of us, and 14 hours later we were done watching all the Lord of the Rings.
That's
We
so
stayed
good.
together the whole time.
Wow.
it's so much
It was
fun.
fantastic.
We did that like a little bit before I left for Seattle, right?
We watched the Lord of the Rings. You didn't want to watch The Hobbit. You're like, the Hobbit movies are gay. I'm not watching those. I was like, all right.
Well,
Definitely,
it's actually we didn't watch the Hobbit ones.
definitely didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh, clickbait.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. Yeah.
Said, what?
No, I definitely don't like them as much as Lord of the Rings, so I probably just passed. But yeah, I don't know. The Hobbit, like the last movie is good. I like the last Hobbit movie, but the first 2 are, all right.
I think I like The Hobbit more than Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. You're saying big things
I
there,
know.
bud.
I know.
Yeah.
It's probably looked down upon by a lot of people, but I like the characters.
I mean, everyone has their own opinion on things, you know? Like, that's the one thing I wish people would let other people have in the world is just, like, let them like what they want to like. Like,
No,
you know,
It's
not
not okay.
try to change it or shame them or, like, guilt them or, you know, anything or be like, oh, well, this is better. You know,
Right.
it's like, let them just watch what they want to watch or do what they want to do or say what they want to say. I mean, as long as they're not being a dick, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's the rule in my book. Just don't be a fucking dick. Just be a great human being. And, you know, I like to try to, like, that's one of the reasons why I enjoy being, like, kind and, like, loving on people so much. And, like, this whole podcast, I've gushed on so many people. But I enjoy doing that because you don't get to see that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
especially in, you know, my case in my life, I've never really had that. Like, I've never had anyone gush over me really until TwitchCon. And that was insane for me. I was like, oh my God. And I just love making people feel that way because I never want anyone to know me and be like, oh, she ignored me or anything like that. Like, I
Yeah.
want people to know me and know that I care, and that, like, I'm there, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I went on like a whole ramble.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
No, you're good. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, that's the kind of community you want to build, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I like to call it a weird little family where we give each other shit here and there, but at the end of the day, it's like you need someone to talk to. One of us is going to be there.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we have done an hour. So,
Oh, man.
yeah, I had
Closing
a
time. Play the song.
Oh, yeah, I wish.
closing time. Okay.
Oh, don't, please.
Da-na-na.
Don't get him singing. He won't stop.
Oh, come on. Do a karaoke podcast.
At least I sing in tune, Nathan.
Wow. Hey, I dropped out of band in like 9th grade, so give me a break.
All right,
I only
Ashley. Well,
played a cello. That was it.
cello.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nathan and I both played saxophone.
He wanted to be like me.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
actually did. Yeah, I was like, man, Nathan's so cool with the saxophone.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Ended
yeah.
off with some hell yes. Hell yeah.
All right, Ashley. Well,
Back to it.
I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah,
hanging
I
out
had a
with
great
us.
time. I wish it would keep going.
Yeah, that's like Kilroy every time. He's like, "You want to do another hour?"
I know. It's like, hey, you want to do another hour? Come on.
Now, if people wanted to come watch you or follow you on social media or just get in touch with you or anything, how can they do that?
I would say I'm usually on my Discord a lot. Like, if you join my Discord channel on twitch.tv/ChaoticAshley, or you can get a hold of me on Twitter, which is ChaoticAshley with an _, then that would probably be the best way.
Yeah,
I have an Instagram and all that stuff, but yeah,
the
those are
other
probably
day-
the two best ways to get a hold of me.
the other day I looked up Chaotic Ashley on Twitter, and it's like some dude or something with like 2 followers that tweeted
No
twice in 2000,
way.
that tweeted twice in 2009.
Yeah.
You should message Twitter and be like, can you deactivate that account and give it to me?
I know. It would be great because I hate the _.
They might
Yeah.
do it. Like, if it's been inactive for that long, they might undo it for
I
you.
should. I'll have to be like, yo, Twitter, what's
Yo,
good?
hook me up, dog.
Hook me up, motherfuckers.
I saw, dude.
That's
Hook me up.
solid.
Solid.
All right, guys.
Give 'em a
Well,
little hell yeah.
hell yeah. We will see you next week. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and even if you didn't, we would love to hear your feedback, which can be sent to cold1podcast@gmail.com or leave us a review on iTunes. It helps us gauge how we can make this podcast better for your enjoyment. If you would like to contact us, you can do that through our email or follow us on social media, which is @cold1podcast for Twitter and Facebook. We are now on Spotify as well as most podcast apps in existence, but if you prefer to listen to it online, head on over to our website, actionsperminute.net, for the latest episodes, a link to the APM Network Discord, or to check out any of our APM sponsored streamers. And lastly, if you like what we do, tell your friends and spread the good word. Thank you again, and remember, don't drink and drive.